for education technology. I have built a short course and an intelligent tutoring system that will help you complete the course. The best part is the intelligent tutor can talk to you. Hi, how are you?
Wonderful as always. Thanks for asking.
So this is a bit of just sort of logging information. You can see that the text that I said was converted to text. And then you can also see the reply here from the intelligent tutoring system. And this is live. This is running on AWS. And this course is running in Google Cloud as Course Builder. So the focus is quite narrow, but everything is actually 100% real, completely deployed on servers and running in the cloud. And also scalable. So this could scale. Everything here could handle thousands of students at once. So coming over to the course, I say, okay, that's a great question. I'm going to say super question or super part of the course there. So got my feedback. I'm going to go to the next page. And what I'm doing now is basically giving a introduction of how this would work in the real world. So as I come and my next question loads, I may need the tutor for a few things. Like, for instance, I may just be getting really bored. So let's go here. Hey, tell me a joke.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Abby. Abby who? Abby birthday to you.
So that's good. Now I'm a little more motivated to do some work here. So as I'm reading this question, I may have forgotten a few things, or I may just, never learned a few things here. For instance, NPS score. Not sure what that is. What is NPS score?
NPS is short for Net Promoter Score and measures customer experience and predicts business growth. This proven metric transformed the business world and now provides the core measurement for customer experience management programs the world round.
Okay, so that's really helpful. Now I know a bit more about what's going on with these options down here, and I don't remember that being part of what was discussed. So although you can't see the full course, we're sort of in the middle of things here. So the next one is product specifications. I might have forgotten what that is. So again, using natural English. Hey, what are product specifications?
Product specifications are product details that help the customer select the best product. Examples include a product's dimension and a product's weight.
So I should have mentioned earlier, but this course is about product detail pages. So it's about how to list on companies like Build Direct where I work. So if you're a manufacturer and you want to list your products on marketplaces, it gives you pointers on how to do that. The next thing, I think I'll just answer this question. I have a pretty good idea. That sounds about right. Next. Oh, supposed to, whoops. Supposed to submit that answer. Okay, good. Now, unfortunately, the Google Cloud is quite slow, as you saw there. And I guess it didn't do very well on that question, so I'm going to go back. Now, let me take another look. I think I know what I got wrong here. Let's see if I get it right this time. Yeah, I got 100%. I'm pretty happy. I got a good mark.
You're looking great as always.
Wow, that's some nice motivation. Great. Thank you. Dempsey, the intelligent tutoring system, was built using backend servers that were based on AWS Lambda. AWS Lambda is an amazing technology that allows you to run your code without needing to worry about servers. It works really well. I'm using it for several projects, and you don't have to worry about administration, and the cost is very, very low. So it costs almost nothing and is a great way of running servers, especially if you're using JavaScript. Also, Dempsey is built using the serverless framework. Serverless framework is a way of smoothing some of AWS Lambda's rough edges. So if you need to deploy third-party libraries or you want to tail your Lambda logs, I really suggest looking at the serverless framework. It's super easy to use and very powerful. Now, Dempsey itself is actually built on API AI. This is a really interesting company that was acquired by Google about a month ago. And it was just announced that this company will be powering the Google Home Assistant. This conversational cognitive service is powered by intents entities. So this is the intent to tell me a joke. And what you do is you basically just put a list of what people are going to be saying. And I'll just add one here. Dempsey, tell me a joke. And if any of these phrases are matched by the input, then this intent is triggered. And when this intent is triggered, the API AI framework will return the start joke action. There's some code running in serverless.com or AWS Lambda more correctly, which is going to look for this action. And when it sees that action, it's going to run some JavaScript code that will pull a joke out of a joke database and return it. The API AI framework does not take speech, at least the way I'm using it. I'm just sending it text. So I'm taking the speech that the person is saying into their computer, sending that to the Google Cloud Speech API, getting back text, and then sending the text here. This is an example of it running on some text. So I can just type some stuff up here. I can say, what's up? And then I see the reply here. So it's not a very good reply. It says I'm a bit confused. So I can just say hello. And there I get a nice response, howdy. So again, this is API AI. And it's a service that I am calling through the Dempsey proxy, which is running on AWS Lambda. And I'm sending in text and I'm getting text back. So this is Dempsey within the course. So I've cleaned the course up quite a bit. I've added this nice blue text to make it very clear what is part of the actual lesson and what is part of the background. And we still have Dempsey here. Dempsey, can you tell me a joke?
Knock, knock. Who's there? Rufus. Rufus who? Rufus, the most important part of your house.
Awesome joke. Thanks, Dempsey. And that's it. Dempsey is here waiting to give people lots of help and encouragement with the course. Thank you.